Welcome back, people. Thank you for tuning in. I am your host, Dragonfly Mace. First, I want to give a shout out to the people that's been rocking with some of the videos I've been posting. I do want to say I appreciate that. I appreciate the support. It's a little motivational, that people are watching what I'm putting out there, and you guys are motivating me to put more stuff out. So I do want to say thank you for that, for the people that have been watching and the future people that watch. Um, and also too, I want to throw a quick apology out. I didn't post anything yesterday. It's a little hard when you're working a 9 to 5 and then you're trying to come home and you're trying to catch up on everything. Um, for what happened for the day. And then also too, it's just a little hard if your battery is on zero, meaning like your social battery, your emotional battery, and all that good stuff, man. It's kind of hard to just sit in front of a camera and talk, but whatever, like I said, you guys motivate me, so thank you very much for that. So I'm not gonna hold you. I like to just jump right into it. I don't want to beat around the bush. Um, this is supposed to be crypto week, right? We are supposed to see some big stuff happening in the crypto world, which is still happening, right? A couple bills are supposed well, I think a bill was supposed to get passed today and it did not. But from what I hear that, they're gonna try to pass it sometime this week. Today wasn't the best day for it, but I mean, hey, that doesn't mean that that's the end of it. I can't imagine it not passing. I feel that we've come too far in this crypto game to not continue with the good work that's been put forward, right? But anyway, whatever. So for tonight, I kind of want to just like talk about a few things, a few of the things that I've been checking out on X. If oh, by the way, if you don't have an X account. I recommend you get an X account, man, if you don't have an X account, because that's pretty much where I get a lot of information from. It's insane how fast information spreads, right? But yeah, I get a lot of updates from X, a couple pages that I follow, that when something happens, they tweet it out right away. But anyway, X is definitely good. One page I can tell you all that I follow is Whale Watchers. Is a good account, really good account, and I'm in the Telegram group. So whenever something major happens in the news, excuse me, whenever something major happens in the news, Whale Watchers, he tweets it out and then he sends it out on the Telegram. So Telegram is also a good source, right, of information. But anyway, all right, so let's jump into what's been going on in the Twitter space. All right, so I'm gonna pull up my other display here. All right, so let's see what's been happening on X, people. So first we're gonna start at the bottom of like what I've been checking out today, and we're gonna work our way up. We're gonna discuss it a little bit. So here's an account I follow, Jack the Rippler. Good guy, good account. He's always tweeting out stuff about XRP. It's good information. Some of the stuff is kind of outdated that he tweets out, but that's okay. It's good to just always be reading something on XRP. But let's talk about what the CTO of Ripple, David Schwartz, what he tweeted out. This is an old tweet, right? This is an old tweet. It came out on December 8th, 2023, but it's relevant. It's relevant for today, right? And the reason why it's relevant because let's read it together. Okay, so uh, David Schwartz, he tweeted out, um, as many of you know, I sold 40,000 Ethereum at about $1. Oh my God, at $1, bro. And what's crazy is we all know where Ethereum is sitting right now. Just imagine 40,000 Ethereum sitting at what today the high was what, $3,100 at about $1. So he had 40,000 is a good gain, right? And he put solar panels on his house that he no longer owns, right? Today, oh, I don't know what today is, but he said that today, at that date, December 8th, 2023, that Ethereum was worth over 100 million. Now, let's see. I'm not a math whatever. I'm not a math genius, right? But let's do some math here. Let me add this up. So let's see. Ethereum is currently sitting. Let's see. Let me pull it up because I don't want to give you guys the wrong numbers. I want to be as accurate as possible with this. So yeah, Ethereum currently, as I'm recording this video right now, Ethereum is sitting at $3,111.94. So let's do the math on that. So let's see. Ooh, you know what? Here, I'm gonna pull up my calculator. So I'll do it on the screen here. All right. Can I pull this up? Oh, I can't. Oh, okay. Anyway, so let's do the math on this. So that's what Ethereum is sitting at right now, currently, right? Oh, wait, 40,000. Lord have mercy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at this number, guys. 124 million. That's what it's worth today. Now remember, this tweet came out in 2023, December 2023, going into 2024. But imagine if he just held on to that. Now let's be real. Let's be honest, okay? If he did have that today, I'm sure he would have took profit. What person would not have taken profit, right? If your Ethereum is going up and you're sitting at 124 million, you're definitely going to take some type of profit, right? I would anyway. I can't speak for everybody, but I would. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, it's relevant. Why? Because what you're holding right now for the XRP holders, right? I'm sure this is probably why you're watching this video. The XRP holders, you're holding on however much XRP, right? Now, the point of this, why this is so relevant, is the fact that whatever situation that you're going through right now, right? It can be anything. This is where your mindset comes in place, and you got to fight those temptations, and also you got to fight through whatever you're going through right now. We all know deep down inside that Ethereum, that sorry, not Ethereum, XRP is going to be worth a lot of money. Nobody knows how high this thing can go. We don't know, right? Now, no one's saying don't take profit, but just understand what you're holding. You're literally holding digital gold. So hold on to this and understand, like, whatever it is that you're going through, try to find a different way if possible. But I don't know your situation. I don't know what you're going through. Again, I'm not a, you know, I'm not trying to count anybody's pockets, but understand that um this could be you. Real quick, let's talk about the story with the guy that sold 10,000 Bitcoin for pizza, right? And no offense to this guy, and not trying to talk negative about him, but his situation was different. At that moment, he had to eat, right? Now, I can't imagine him selling that Bitcoin at that time, because this was back in the day. This was years ago. But he probably didn't see that this was something that was going to be as big as it is today. I don't think anybody saw it unless, I mean, of course you knew that it was going to be worth something big, but nobody saw it crossing over the six figures. But anyway, he sold 10,000 Bitcoin for two pizzas, right? Two Domino's pizzas. This is an expensive pizza. But you don't want to be that guy, right? And again, not trying to take a dump on that guy. I'm sure that he bought back in. Um, but don't be the guy that sells your XRP for pizza, right? Whatever. But yeah, anyway. But that's why I kind of want to pull this up because I saw this and I was like, this is pretty interesting. I want to talk about this for a second. All right. I bookmarked this guy right here, Paul .NET Overlord. Shout out to him. He posted that he just acquired 2,000 Bitcoin. So shout out to this man right here, which is how much it's worth right now. It's worth, well, I mean, at the time he posted this 10 hours ago, it was worth $5,778.95. Awesome, man. Awesome. Keep going, keep building. And that's for everybody out there, man. Keep building it up, man. You got this. Hold on, man. Just hold the line, okay? Keep going. It doesn't matter. Just get on the if you don't have anything, I'd rather have some than none. Than none. Get on the board. Put some points up. All right. Um, Here's another right here. White House just indicated there will be no further vote on Bitcoin and the crypto bills today. So, like I said earlier today, there were some Bitcoin bills. I'm sorry, crypto bills that they were trying to they were trying to sign and put into place, whatever. But they voted against it. From my understanding, I guess they need to do more research on it, or they want more information on it. A lot of people don't understand how these bills work. So, do I think it'll get passed? Yeah, eventually, it'll get passed. Um, but that's okay. You know how it works with the House. It's like, you know, everybody wants it has to benefit somehow. You know, but whatever. But yeah, we can kind of watch this. I guess let's
Hoping to
see
be
what
able
they're
to
talking about.
regroup, find a new way forward, and move ahead this evening. But now they are all being told to head home as a group of hardline lawmakers remain at an impasse with President Trump about how they should be moving these bills through. Again, a lot of these hard members, they really want to make sure that they are banning that central bank digital securities, national bank digital currency. They have a lot of concerns about the national security aspects, about personal safety aspects. But at this point, Trump so far has said that he still wants that stablecoin bill to come to the House this week, which means that all three need to go separately instead of being combined. Republican leadership meeting with a number of lawmakers as well as senators this afternoon. But it seems that negotiations are going to have to go into tomorrow. Remember, the crypto industry, they were really banking on getting these bills done. And now it seems like everything is up in the air until they can find a Capitol Hill.
Okay. Okay. Whoops. Sorry. Um. Okay. So they're not saying. Okay. So they're not saying that the bills won't go. They're just saying like, they just want to make sure all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted, So I wouldn't too much worry about this. I would look at it like this. Look at it like, hey, I got more time to buy whatever I need to buy. Because crypto is going crazy, like it's not really it's not doing bad today. Like, I mean, yeah, it was kind of red today, but it wasn't like terrible. We'll take a look at the charts in a second, whatever. Let's see, let's keep going here. Donald Trump tweeted out today on the Truth Social. He said, I'm in the Oval Office with 11 of the 12 congressmen and women necessary to pass the Genius Act. And after a short discussion, they have all agreed to vote tomorrow morning in favor of the rule. Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, was at the meeting via telephone and looks forward to taking the vote as early as possible. I want to thank the congressmen women for their quick and positive response. Make America great again. Okay, so it sounds like the stuff is going to pass tomorrow or sometime this week. It's still early in the week. It's only Tuesday. And it's just supposed to be crypto week, not crypto day. So let's just see what happens. All right. So that's all I kind of, looked out for today. I was just, scanning Twitter. Let me come back to you guys. Hold on. So that's all I was looking out for today. I was just on X and I said, these are some pretty interesting things to check out. I was really excited for this week, man. This is like I said, this is a major week. And real quick, let's just check out XRP before we end this, right? Let me switch this here. Okay, we're gonna check out XRP. Hold on. Look at the charts. Okay, let me zoom in some here. And again, like I said, XRP did not do bad today. I mean, this candle here, it dropped a little bit around for the 7 o'clock candle, but I mean that's fine. It hit, no, that was yesterday. I'm sorry, my bad, guys. This was yesterday. It dropped a little bit yesterday around 7 o'clock, not today, on Tuesday. It didn't drop uh that much. So I mean, it's doing okay. It's not like again, guys, it's not doing bad, right? So yesterday it hit $3, right? It went up to 304, $3.04 yesterday. Well, about that much, right? So it crossed over to $3. It's still showing some bullish signals here. Like it's still very bullish. Um, I'm sure we're waiting on what's going to happen with the bills that are supposed to be signed. And then the most important thing, and this is the last thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to go. The most important thing that we're waiting on is the SEC, that ruling. We need to know that this case is dropped. We know the case is dropped, but we need an official announcement. And I think once we get that official announcement, that's when we're going to see some crazy numbers. I mean, it's probably going to just shoot up. We'll probably see $5, right? Again, people are throwing out some insane numbers. Will it get there? Sure. But again, it has to get past $3, right? It has to get back past $3. Then it has to get up to $5. And then from there, no one knows how it goes. The sky's the limit, right? So yeah. So with that being said, man, I am gonna get out of here, Dragonfly Mace. I appreciate you taking time to watch this video. I didn't want to make it too long, but I'm gonna try to chop it down a little bit for you guys. Uh, Also, thank you for being patient with me with this audio thing, man. I'm trying to figure this thing out because I'm recording from a MacBook instead of the Brig right here. I got a microphone, but I'm trying to figure out how to get all this stuff going. But anyway, um, all that matters is the message getting across, wherever. So, yeah, definitely, man. Just like, subscribe, whatever, comment. If you disagree. I don't take things personal. um, yeah, man. Just tell me your thoughts. What do you think about XRP? How high do you think XRP is going to go? Again, there is no ceiling. The sky's the limit. But again, we have to pass those low numbers first. Well, they're going to be high, but we have to pass the smaller numbers first to get to the bigger numbers, right? So it's only going up. And to go up, you got to pass three, four, five, six, and so forth. So anyway, I'm out of here. Thank you. I'm going to try to edit this and post it, and then I'm going to get some sleep.